What's up, Boss Tweezy? It's your boy Dun Beezy, and I'm coming to you here live from the Steezy. Dun Beezy, Dun Beezy, Dun Beezy, Dun Beezy TV. It's your boy, and judging from the reactions and looking at everything that happened, the rise and fall of Moxie stirred up a couple of feathers. Stirred them up. Stirred them up. Well, before I get into the comments, I want to answer a couple of questions that I've gotten on like my comments. Sometimes people email me comments, email me questions. Question number one, where do I get my bonnets from? I get my bonnets from For Urban Nerd Culture. This is the box. And I have different designs that I like to wear. I'm about to pull up their Instagram very quickly. When I went to BlurredCon this year, there it is. When I went to BlurredCon this year, I was walking through the seller's floor, and I came by these bonnets. And I was like, these are perfect. For Urban Nerd Culture. They're going to be in Baltimore. They were in Baltimore this weekend. Is it at the Cosmic Raves? Ooh. Let me give y'all the whole screen. So DreamHack Atlanta, they go to Comic-Con. This is the Kotsky one. Ooh, they got a Dragon Ball one. So I really like their designs. And I pretty much rock one every time I'm on stream. I don't sleep in them. I'm going to keep it real. I do not sleep in them. I have a generic sleeve that I sleep in. Because I'm not going to tear up my bonnets. I got the Zorro one too. I'm not about to tear up my bonnets sleeping in them. So that's the first question that I wanted to take a question and answer real quick. Just answer really quickly. Oh, here it is. Nope. I switched it from that one. Second question I wanted to take a second and answer. I got a question in my email about what skates to use if you want to snap. Bro asked me, I got OG style skates, like Rydell OG. Let me say it all at once. The next question that I got, I have Rydell OG style skates. Are they the best to snap in? If not the Rydell OG, what package should I get in order to snap? And I like to say that I have Rydell OG style skates as well. You can snap in them. However, I don't believe they are the best skates to snap in because the OG's better for getting smoother footwork. When it comes to making quick turns, the softness in the front and the flexibility in your ankle is going to make it difficult to do the extremely intricate turns that come when people are snapping. So let's come to the reaction cam and check it out. I'm going to actually pull this over here first. I never realized how many times your information will randomly pop up when you're using a browser. Until I started streaming and I started noticing, like, my stuff is always popping up. Like, it'll be like pop, 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 pop. So this is the Rydell OG roller skate set. And this is cool. You know, you get your laces around this part of your ankle. It'll keep your ankle in there. However, I prefer boost style roller skates for snapping. They're stiffer all the way up into the ankle. And this is going to allow you to make those turns when you're snapping. Excuse me. Now that we've gotten that out the way, I want to take an opportunity and read some of the comments that I got on the Fall of Moxie video. I'm about to keep it real with y'all for a second. I'm going to keep it real. I need to get my gloves. That wasn't what I was keeping it real with, though. I was just letting y'all know I had to get the gloves. I had to get my gloves. Second thing I want to keep it real about. I am so glad that people liked the video. I'm so glad that people enjoyed the video and people came out to watch it. And I also had a moment. I had a moment to check my growth. I had a moment to check my growth when the comments started coming in. When I first started getting popular on YouTube, I would go back and forth with people in the comments. And I remember one time, my ex-girlfriend asked me, because I used to do it all day, like it would distract me because I would be going in comments and people said this, people said that. I'm talking to them. And then I just remembered the day she said, I don't know why you talk to those people. I don't know why you talk to those people. And then she told me, Beyonce said, don't read the comments. Beyonce don't read her comments. Beyonce don't read her comments. I read my comments because I'm my social media manager too. Somebody got to read them. Somebody got to read them. Somebody got to get the feedback. However, what I stopped doing was getting emotionally invested in wanting to actively respond and defend myself in comments. And I had an opportunity to defend myself in the comments. I got an opportunity to defend myself in the comments. $100 Pokemon. Somebody wrote a comment to me and I didn't even read it. I read the first 2 or 3 sentences. I didn't even read the first 2 or 3 sentences. First, I clicked more and I saw it was a paragraph. I scrolled to the bottom of the paragraph. I said, that's a lot of comment. And then as I'm skimming the comment, it was like, newsflash, boy. The first line was like, newsflash, boy. And then, I'm not even going to go there. I'm going to start with something else. I remembered something that I almost did when I was, quote unquote, retiring from roller skating. I was going to go through and I was going to read all of the hate comments from Reddit. I was going to read all the times when people said stuff or when people wanted to argue with me or when people didn't like me from Reddit. I was almost going to do it. And then I was at the house and I said to myself, when people see your page after you specifically retired, all they're going to see is who you are at this moment. They're not going to know what those people did. They're not going to have the context of anything. You are making a time capsule for your YouTube journey. Oh, I answered a couple of questions and I'm about to read a couple comments from the Rise and Fall of Moxie, but I had to preface it. So instead of making that video about all the hate comments, Done Beezy reads heartwarming YouTube and Reddit comments. I went through the Reddit page and I went through my YouTube page and I screenshotted all of the most positive comments I had ever seen. And I took an opportunity. Hey, what's up, Lacey? How you doing? I took an opportunity to thank all the people that said something positive, as opposed to go back and forth with the sprinkle of people that said something negative. Because I knew deep down inside is those people that said something positive were in my audience. And why would I be spending so much time to go back and forth with those people? It's crazy looking at this thumbnail too. I still have this sweater. I still have this sweater. This sweater was a gift. That's why I still have it. And the people, I was working at this school and I was subbing for like a month. They was talking about a job, and at the end of the month, I did not get that job. I did not get the job. I was halfway through the month and I was like, wait a minute. You're 15 days into this thing. They haven't talked about a job again. You're not getting this job. You are not getting this job. So what are you going to do? You're living on a couch right now. I think, whose couch was I living on? I was taking the train. Bro. I mean, everybody out in the YouTube space. I ain't going to call everybody bro. I'm living in Norcross, Georgia. I would wake up at 4:30 a.m., walk 30 minutes at night to get to a bus. Like, there was a part of it, there wasn't even a sidewalk. I would walk past on the highway at night through the grass, and I would like run on the highway before the cars came, and then I would jump in the grass when the cars were there so that I could get on the bus and take the bus to the station. Which station was I going to? I think I was at like Doraville Station. Yeah, I was at like Doraville Station. And then I would take the train down to College Park. And then I would jump on another bus at College Park. I would jump on another bus at College Park. And then I would take the train down to Fulton Industrial. If you ever been down Fulton Industrial in Atlanta, man, I'm from the east side. So I'm out on the west side. I'm from another hood. I'm literally taking the train and the bus 2 hours across town to a hood I have never been to. It took me 2.5 hours to get there every day. Both ways. Both ways. And on some days, I would carry my basketball because I would get off of that shift and take the bus straight to the basketball court so I could put up 100 makes and play one-on-one. Because I told myself I was going pro. Yo, what's up, Zelda? What inline skating videos should I make? And the school I was working at, when I was leaving, the operations manager, he gave me a clothing package because I think they could tell I was struggling. Like, I was struggling. I didn't have that many clothes. I was wearing the same clothes every day. Can you talk about picking out wheels? I have a video about picking out wheels. Oh, picking out inline skating wheels? And that's when I got that sweater. People be asking me about wheels and what wheels to wear and what wheels to skate on. For inlines, I'd have to do some research. Yeah, inlines. I recently dropped 3 reels. I think these reels that I made about rhythm skating wheels might be some of the best wheels content I've ever made. It's quick, punchy. There's a bunch of captions. There's pictures. I can make another one about, what's it called? What you mean by no cushions? I'm just pulling up my note sheet so I can write this down. This is about a month ago. I could connect some products to them. Inline skating wheels. I also have gotten questions about where people should skate and what types of wheels they should use. Okay. I'm all for any equipment videos. That's the funny part about hearing people talk about skating. That is the funny part about hearing people talk about consuming skate content. The amount of skate content that people want to hear about, like equipment, it blows my mind. Oh, wow. You down on South Orange? You are wild for skating around South Orange. I used to work out there. Like, I know exactly where you are. That's the love of the game. Cause I just like to quit because we have no shots. Oh yeah, you gotta go to Brooklyn. Yep. Came a long way to skate outside. Yeah, you can't skate outside everywhere. The second thing about wheels, and that's a little different for me than a lot of people. I only skate on smooth grounds. I don't skate anywhere that's rocky. I'm a little, I'm a little Bronny James about where I skate. I'm a little bit like Bronny James. Have y'all heard about it?
As far as like Bronny James not traveling with the team on road games, and Fred, you saying, well, they stay at the Courtyard Marriott.
The Bronny
What has
James is
Bronny
skating.
James done that he shouldn't
I do not.
be able to stay at the Courtyard Marriott? You say,
Y'all
well,
can't
they
even
fly
hear it.
commercial. What has Bronny James done where he should be too good to fly commercial? The pros isn't about where you came from, how you were raised, what your parents had. Professional sports is about how well you can contribute.
What has Dun BZ done where he cannot skate on rough ground? So let's check out some of these comments. I wanted to check out some of these comments, and I wanted to tease the next couple of videos I have coming up. I wanted to do it because this is going to connect to the Impala story. And I also wanted to keep it real about some of the other polls that I came out with. Before I get into these comments, let me go to my polls. Man, you're right. I'm talking all of this trash. I'm talking about skating on smooth ground. You remember when I was in Thailand skating on those sidewalkless streets, dodging traffic? I did a dance show. That place was not smooth. That place was not smooth. This place is not smooth. This was not smooth. It was not smooth in Bangkok. It was not sweet in Bangkok. These streets were so rough, I had to wear gloves because I would have to trip and catch poles. How did I forget about that? Yo. It's only been 3 years. I can get back. Oh, yeah. And on my last stream, I committed to organizing my life. I'm about to do a YOLO year in Thailand. I'm about to do a YOLO year in Thailand. I'm about to do a YOLO year in Thailand. Because I said, if stuff go left again, yeah, it spoke values to the foundation. Yeah, I think when I was skating down the street and I didn't come home busted up, that was the moment where people had to admit, like, oh, I think this guy is more than just type. Hype, talking hype. Cause like, that's what they were saying. A lot of my critics, they would be like, oh, he just a rink skater. Oh, he only do one type of skating. Oh, like I remember like when people tried to cancel me, dudes was like, oh, he don't skate outside, whoopty whoopty whoop. Oh, he can't go to the park, whoopty whoopty whoop. No, boy, I will go to the park and get on you. Yep, the banana suit days. I'm about to buy another banana suit. I'm gonna buy another banana suit with this Moxie money. I'm gonna buy a banana suit with this Moxie money. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Michelle Stein and the women down in Moxie. I promise you, bruh. I've been checking my analytics. I'm like, bro, you gonna have money to invest. Hey, for women down at Moxie for not just running a straight up corporation. So what happened? I was talking and I'm like, bro, if stuff go left again, I'm out. And then I really started thinking to myself, if I was going to leave and go to Thailand in like 2 weeks, it would be inconvenient. It'd be a little inconvenient. And then I started thinking, why would it be inconvenient? What could you logically do and what would you logically do if you had time to plan it out? Just how about this? You put it off for 6 months, you put it off for 7 months, and you handle all of that stuff that would make it inconvenient. You get your supply kit. Okay, you build a couple offers. I might have time. I will have time, especially because the weather will flip over. I could make a roller skating course, make the roller skating program. And so I leave, I go to Thailand, and now I'm selling the program I just made. I'm looking right now for like some concierge jobs. Imagine just start a couple days a week. Okay, now work concierge a couple days a week. Start working security. I'm thinking about rolling my YouTube money into a cert, like a help desk cert or something. Just imagine. So some sales training. Stack it into the sales training. Okay, buy the package out of my regular wages. What skills? What skills could I pick up in 6 months? Anyway, back to the album. Nope. As opposed to, oh, I'm gonna make a knee-jerk decision. Why make a knee-jerk decision? What if you just said it already went left? It already went left. My whole life went left already. It went left. I'm trying to get to the comments. It might be under here. So here we go. So just like when I was going to read the rude comments on Reddit, I decided to come through and focus on the love I received and focus on the comments that I really want to discuss because I think people raised some really great points. Skate Mom comes through and says, and this is like the most liked comment. So I'm saying, okay, a lot of people agree with this. The thing that caught up with them the most, and probably many other companies, was just the overall demand for roller skates fizzled after the pandemic lockdowns started to lift and people had less time for this new hobby. Some people like me continued to skate, but a lot of people did not. And the need to have overpriced, relatively entry level skates was not there. And now everyone has skates, whether they are using them or not. So who are you going to sell to? Literally, everyone was thinking about skating, bought a pair or two or three of skates from 2020 to 2023. The market was super saturated and demand went down. I do think that the market was super saturated, and I will agree because at the end of the video, I said the line, you can only sell a person 5 pairs of skates once. You can only sell a person 5 pairs of skates once. And I like that she corroborated that people were buying multiple pairs of skates. And I want to take a second and talk about overall demand for roller skates did slow down after the pandemic, but it is not gone. It is not gone. And that's why I took an opportunity to say the line Impala Skates is doing 2 to 5 times Moxie sales right now. I wanted to bring this up because alongside the idea that demand for roller skates went down, I believe that the Moxie marketing campaign put it in a position where it was difficult to continue to acquire new customers because there are two ways. Why do you so you literally I'm finish this sentence, I'm gonna read that comment. So there's two ways that you can continue as a business. You could sell your customers more, or you could find new customers. And as a market that was selling as a lifestyle brand, the idea that Moxie would begin to establish itself as a force in a thought leader inside of the skate world is a little counterintuitive to their overall plan, because if you're a thought leader inside of the skate world, you're not marketing yourself directly to beginners. And that's what Impala did a little bit differently. So, Lacy Lady, I literally test entry level Amazon skates due to the pandemic. There just isn't a wide width market at all. I think that's real. You got Timu. You gonna get the Timu skates. I don't know why people do Timu like this. Then you gonna get the Impalas, some Chicago's, or you gonna like jump into the Moxie and jump into Rydell or jump into Vanilla. There's not a wide market of skates. And that's another thing that I started thinking about. Like, I think that I like that I was able to do the fall of Moxie and I was able to put this up, but I don't think this is a sustainable YouTube model. How many fall of videos can I really do? Oh, there's an Amazon reviewer program. How much they paying? Invitation only. Oh, so you fancy, huh? She got money. Oh, you already purchased the product. No, it doesn't, college girl Tiffany. No, it doesn't, college girl Tiffany. College girl Tiffany is trying to lead the boys astray. I don't know why. I don't know why I started listening to Sean Strickland. Honestly, I think you're doing it for the right reasons. And I will agree with you, college girl Tiffany. You probably you do it probably is relaxing.
It's not very
But
often that UFC
because
fighters
he
give
has,
advice about masturbation
mental
during a
struggles,
press conference. Contrary to the no-fap
and he admits and
community,
he's so
this
open
is
about
what
his
Sean
life,
Strickland said.
if he say something he keeping it real, I got to keep it real. But when Sean Strickland said
It's
this, I
not
had to
very
start keeping it
often
real.
that UFC fighters give advice about masturbation during a press conference. Contrary to the no-fap community, this is what Sean Strickland said.
You guys got to jerk off. Like I don't know if you're having sex on the regular, but like you got to jerk off once or twice a day, man. If you don't use it, you lose it. So I mean, to me, my porn addiction and jerking off, it's nothing I want. I'm just trying to.
It's medical.
I'm trying to stay fucking angry, stay sharp. You know. I'm also left-handed, so that's why my jab's so good.
Wait. That's not the message I wanted. That's not the message I was. That's not the message. That was the wrong one. What's that dude name? What's that rapper name? Kevin Gates. I meant Kevin Gates.
Can you speak to how you said the benefits of semen retention that you the physical?
Why am I doing this with y'all right now? Y'all can look that up later. I'm gonna stop. Get out of here, college girls. Tiffany, get out of here. I'm supposed to be talking about roller skating. She came in too strong. Hey, one thing I can respect is how she was able to create a dialogue. Let's look at the Impala roller skates earnings. Ooh. Almost kept it classy. Said, come check out my stuff. Like, no. And you know the thing that really gets me? Like, why are you targeting me? Do I say, is that how my algorithm set up? Does my algorithm say this dude is down bad? Okay, 5 million to 10 million in revenue. Sheesh. 51 to 100 employees. So that means that Impala Skates is doing 5 to 10, 2 to 5 times Moxie numbers right now. It's the Riz. Got rizzed up. The bots love me. It's the Reds. That's yeah, the bots do love me. I want to look at another report. Let's see if I can find another report on the earnings. A second report on the earnings, another 5.2 million in revenue. And there's a sentence that I heard when I started studying business. If there is a market cap for something, that means that somebody somewhere is getting that money. It's easy to say like, oh man, there's no money to get. Oh, there's no sales. But if there's a $1 billion market cap, somebody's getting that money. Why aren't you getting that money? Yes, Impala is mostly fixed toe stop setups. So you're telling me with a marketably inferior product, they are selling fixed toe stops roller skates that are known to break under weight with a plethora of reviews saying that the heels on your skates will come off to this day. To this day. To this day.
This day. To this day.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day.
This day.
To this day.
To this day. This day.
People want cheap, colorful skates.
To this day.
To this day.
This day.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day. This day.
And now let's talk about that. What Lacey Lady just said is going to be the crux of the Impala video. People don't know any better, so they go for cheap and colorful. Moxie is a quality flexing for derby feet and outdoor skaters. And that's why they make $2.5 million less than Impala every year. The jack boots being a status symbol is a reason why Moxie makes $2.5 million less than Impala every year. There's a saying in the sales world: pushy salesmen have skinny kids. Professional skaters have skinny kids. Nobody likes pro skaters. Nobody likes pro skaters.
This day. To this day.
Nobody likes professional skaters.
This day. To this day. To this day.
There's just certain phrases I cannot say anymore. I cannot say to this day without screaming it. Is there, when people say make a name for myself,
You know how long
are they saying it because of this meme, or are they just saying it?
I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself.
And I think that Impala really captured that, and Impala made an amazing choice by never making tutorials. Impala roller skates does not make tutorials. Reviews, they do reviews for beginners. Yeah, figure skaters seem super unapproachable till the pandemic. Budget friendly. The second thing, Impalas are budget friendly. They are extremely budget friendly. $100 ain't nothing to sneeze at. But for $200 to $300 is, hey man, I don't even know if I like it like that. They don't make any tutorials. They started selling cheap skateboards now. Impala has a business plan built on grabbing the introductory lifestyle people for every single extreme sport. So I did want to talk about some of the people who skate in Impalas, because I said Impala doesn't do it. And when I say Impala, Impala as a specific company does not create roller skating tutorials. Impala will employ an influencer. They will send somebody some gear. But if you go to Moxie, yesterday, they teaching people about learning roller skate anatomy. They talking about history videos. Moxie's explain. It's hilarious that the call out response is for me. How to front slide and backslide grind. How to 50-50 grind. So it's like they're moving the product into a location where it's a product for experienced users. I'm not even sure what LA Gear is. I gotta look that up. Okay, last tangent, more comments. I'm excited as heck for the video on Impala. I remember when the Planet Roller Skate group imploded. IIRC, a black woman, posted about going skating and spoke about feeling unsafe as a black woman skating in public and asked for other experiences, and the post got deleted. That's a wild post to delete. That's a wild post to delete. It probably would have been forgotten, but it got brought up in the comments on another post, which brought it to light the fact that specific post was deleted by an admin and not the poster themselves. It led to people asking why, which is where Indy's response came from. I'm sure there was a rumor that it wasn't even Indy who had deleted the post originally, but another admin. But as Indy was the representative of the brand, they made the announcement suggesting a segregation of adult themes post, which caused the implosion. That's a wild post to delete. This right here is the part of the comments that I really want to talk about. Courtney Shaw 4225. One video joined in 2025. And when I looked at this, I'm like, who is this Courtney Shove person?
Here. So I had a few of you ask how to pump on a ramp. And
I teach you how to pump on a ramp.
And I finally learned, and I learned within like days. So we're going to go over that real.
That's when I knew that this Fall of Moxie video was making waves. I said, oh, snap. They noticed. I was like, oh, I think I'm canceled. You know what I really thought about? If I make an expose video on all the roller skating brands in the game, they're all going to know me and they're all going to be like, oh, man. I wasn't getting that Moxie brand deal anyway. But the guys down at Rydell are going to be like, Dunbeezy, could you chill out? 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 And she was there. She was there. Let me get in closer. I'm trying to get in closer. I can move my background a little bit. So just I can move my background. Let me move me. I can make me smaller. I don't think she worked for Moxie anymore. I did mention she put up a post a couple years ago about not working there. I think she still sell for them though. Indy called me as she was deleting comments, and I was like, stop and apologize. I tried to explain BLM and even started crying. And she laughed and said, I guess I should read a book on racism. After we hung up, she posted about the separate group for adult topics. That was the last time I spoke to her. I'm so glad to be out of the roller skating industry and still have burnout from roller skating as a whole because the toxic side of it all. So Indy Jamma Jones crashed out. She crashed out. She crashed out that day. She crashed out. I've been there. I've been where Indy Jamma Jones was when she typed the sentence, I guess I should read a book on racism. So she did something because I feel like there's probably like a piece of the group that's uncomfortable hearing African Americans express that it may be a little bit different being them. It's uncomfortable to hear. And the part of her that relates to that and thinks that that energy might be messing up her money made a decision. Indy, I'm worried about Indy. I'm worried about her. I'm worried about her. Because I said that she's still around, and I even was talking about how she canceled. She's more popular than Dirty Debs. The Planet roller skating pages are a time capsule of the day that everything fell apart. Followed by Sick on Skates. Now I got to call my boy. Look at this later skater graphic. The last thing we got is a post of Dirty Deborah April 25th, 2020. Just not publicly. Eek. I don't even want to make no jokes about that. But she's somewhere. I'm like, yo, where this woman at? Is somebody watching her? We gotta watch her close, man. No, they can't support that in the public. I gotta see this downfall. The rise and fall of Ian. These are the videos that I really be watching. This is the reason why I wanted to start this. The dudes that be like the rise and fall of, and they got the video with the arrow, and they got the person looking like they crying. This person hasn't responded. 2020 was nuts. I almost waited 3 months for a pair of Moxie Panthers. The Moxie team was frantically trying to do Instagram damage control in response to wait time. People were price gouging online like crazy. Used pairs of Moxies going for like $500 to $700. Truly the Wild West of the park skating's pandemic heyday. This is what happened when you say something came back, and now all y'all had to watch skating die. I'm so glad I never prescribed to this because skating ain't dead for me. Oh, yeah. One day, a chick will get brave and really show what happens behind the scenes. The cubes change up depending where you go. What do you mean by the cubes? The eyes you feel on you when you skate is crazy. Yeah, it's different for me when I skate. I also skate the ski mask. I am the crime. I am the crime. Oh. Yep. It's probably like work. You know, when you go to work, dudes sometimes they say hello to you, sometimes they don't say hello to you. You don't know what type of day they having. Dudes be smiling at you like, were you in a meeting that said I was going to get fired next week or something? The vibes, not the cues. Yeah, what's up, Haley? How you living? Thanks for the love. Next skater that came through, Abominatrix came through and shared some opinions. Of the anti-click zine. That's cool. I like the anti-click zine. And I'm actually glad. Oh, yeah. How are you getting hounded at the rink? Are you getting hounded by like the staff or you getting hounded by like skaters? Oh, yeah. They look at you funny. Don't say hello, but say hi with their eyes, though. I don't like stuff like that. I know what you mean. Can't skate backwards. What you mean I can't skate backwards? I gotta come to adult night to skate backwards. Like, none of y'all can skate backwards? I will never forget how terrible it was as a person of color in Moxie. Nothing like being manipulated and treated like doo-doo left and right, and asked to help write that apology to black people go Ross. That apology. That apology live was dicey. That apology live, I'm trying to find it so I can look at everybody's eyes. I'll find it in a second. And then people darting and playing chase. You know what I really never liked? I hate when I go to a rink and they get to talking about, oh man, you can't skate like that because of the children. Oh, bro, you in the children way. Why the children in my way though? When I'm trying to skate in the middle and I got 20 kids circling around me, falling, grabbing at me, can I get a skate guard to drag this kid away? Anyway. Let me keep going. Oh, yeah. It's crazy to think this isn't even half of it. Haha. 90% of this is facts, though, so good job. I could tell you took the time to investigate, which I respect. A deep dive could be at least an hour-long video, but unfortunately, with all the NDAs, I guess the truth will never be known. And I really don't like that. If I can't skate at a rink, that's why I stopped skating at rinks. Don't let it be a kids party going on. And I really don't like the skate culture. I really don't like the skate culture where as a business. Why are you following me around and telling me I can barely skate in here? What are you supposed to do? What did I pay you for? Did I pay you to skate in a circle, standing straight up, looking head to the front? I paid for an opportunity to practice my roller skating moves. I didn't pay for this. I think you could have gone into more detail about the Laszlo party debacle. I didn't go into more detail about the Laszlo debacle. All them trash classes. Because I was resisting the urge to do this.
What are the officer? I got one question for you.
What are those? What are those? I don't know how roller skating is going to survive. Way to call out Michelle's business link to Laszlo and homophobic business partner for Phantom Mag. Nailed it. My boy Yard DH. This is a very good video. Good work, BZ. Shouts out to the boy. So Amber Flip says, I still can't say this woman's name. I still can't say this woman's name. Shayna is awesome. Sad her name was typo, but thanks for the info. And for that, Balake. Where is Nicole Fiore? Drop a one in the chat if her name is Nicole. Drop a one in the chat if this woman's name is Nicole. Nicole Fiore? Hi, I'm Nicole Fiore. I got to interview her. Like, how do you say your name? Like, bro, my name is not Nicole, bro. And the thing that got me, I think I said Shayna the first time or Shayana. How many white women in California's name is Shania? That was it. I said Shania. How many white women in California named Shania? Stop this. She said one. I'm like, wait. Her name is not Shania. This woman's name is not Shania. I refuse to stop calling her Nicole Fiore. She looked like a Nicole Fiore. It's the figure skating. It cannot just be Nicole. That Nicole. That, hey, bro, her name gotta be Italian. It gotta be something different. It gotta have some accents in there. It's no way. It's just Nicole. That one. Wow. I thought this was cool though. The video with Kevin Hart, that's how you know she goated. Roller Jam Season 2. Please don't bring Esther Jen and her team back for Roller Jam Season 2. I know y'all watching right now. I know y'all watching me right now. Do not bring them back. I swear I will make a video with Flame them. Because some people told me that she did okay. She did better than. What if they had. No. Why wasn't T-Stacks there? What if it was Great Old Skates? Or the Sick Old Skates crew? Give a team that need a chance and that could really put somebody's name on the wall a chance. Because her husband nice. I'm taking a stand. I know this one might be a little harsh. There was somebody that really needed a shot. There's a roller skating team that needed a shot that was not on Roller Jam. And the fact that they picked a team off Venice Beach that had 2 days to get ready for it. I know y'all ain't just randomly do it. Imagine if it was T-Stacks. T-Stacks was not on Roller Jam. Diamond Walker was not on Roller Jam. What if you say, hey, yo, T-Stacks, Diamond Walker, I Dance Solo, make a team. And how about for the last person on the team? Miraculous Spins. T-Stacks, Miraculous Spins, I Dance Solo, and Diamond Walker. What if they were a team instead? And he fresh. Let's not forget that. When I first saw the video Yeah, I know he got some hitters with him. I know King Bobby, T-Stacks, King Bobby, I Dance Solo, Diamond Walker. Give them 2 days to make up a dance routine. All the ladies was there. There was a whole team of ladies from Venice Beach that was there. And a whole team in Estro and girls. They was gay. Rich Kid Lynn. Let's add Rich Kid Lynn in there. Okay. Who else I'm going to choose? Ain't no more ladies to represent it. They all got the call. Everybody that was working in LA on skates got a call. Solo only needs that 1 day. He only need 1 day. Call the Solo Skit Crew. Solo Skit Crew plus Push. Give Push a team. If you go give somebody a team just because they popular, give it to Push. Them Georgia Peaches. I might be biased because I like to see people skate and dance. I like to see people battle it out. And when I saw the Nicole Fiore, when Nicole Fiore was talking about this team has the biggest hump and they a park skating team, why y'all in a dance competition? Put a ramp in the middle of the skate floor. Let them hit a couple ramp tricks. If y'all had put a ramp in the middle of the skate floor, did a couple handstands, and then came out that handstand, did a split, and was like, ta-da, maybe. I'm going back. Because those the moments, Toots, DJ Toots and them. I like Toots, but I don't think they straight up skate for a 5-minute performance style skaters. Love them to death. I think they good on the videos that they rock. A straight up 5-minute performance with them. How is it like 60 seconds? They're like a 60-second, minute, 30 seconds with stunts on television with the game on the line. I'm going to build a roller jam team. I mean like a hypothetical one. The one with the whistle. What do you mean the one with the whistle? India. She can pop lock. The Central Park skaters. The David Miles. In it. Let's check them in the lab. Let's check them in the lab. This is from 64 weeks ago. I don't know, man. That spin. Very energetic. If you are not skating, you are not. If you're not sweating, you are not skating. These dudes right here. Now let's look at miraculous spins for a second. Miraculous spins would put Josiah Bishop. He might put him on a t-shirt. On some straight spin stuff. Josiah Bishop, yeah, bro, man, I'm artistic. I got artistic skate spins. Bro, miraculous spins here. Straight dude off a street. Rhythm skating jam plugs. And then you put him on a team with T-Stacks, and now Legendary on, Cantrell, Tony Zane, him, T-Stacks, and King Bobby would stretch out. They would stretch out the honor roll. They're going to stretch them boys out. They're going to stretch them out because now they can't break dance better than everybody without getting touched. They're going to be getting touched. They're going to touch them boys. No Diddy. I had to say that one. It's going to be like this right here. I'm looking for it. The King Bobby versus Dylan Morton roller skate battle. The ultimate question is who's better, rhythm skaters or jam skaters? The Know Your Style finals. And jam skaters, they're always going to have better breakdance moves. But what happens when you have a skater who can jump, spin, and dance with you? And they got spin moves that are going to make it difficult for your breakdance moves to outshine them. Don't do that. I ain't say they was going to win. I ain't say they was going to win. I ain't say it was going to be the ultimate KO. Oh, he about to hit the backflip. It's clear. Dylan's out of his range. You know what? And now we come to the center battle. And the thing is, you got a team of 3-4 guys hitting spins like this. This video showed me this how you beat Dylan. You really want that W. Three rotations on the 1 foot spin. That's how you know it was King Bobby's game. King Bobby W. It's the King Bobby W. King Bobby W. I don't know why I stopped. I'm supposed to be reading these Moxie comments. And stretch them boys out. Call a team and stretch them boys out. Call in the squad. And if you go call in and you go start building random teams, call some hitters. Call the hitters. Because I'm right. As a rollerblader, I know this is silly, but I was always a little bit upset at quad skates for taking attention away from rollerblading. Suddenly, people were saying they liked my roller skates, which were actually rollerblades. I know they meant it as a genuine compliment, but it was, No, King Bobby, I'm stopping. King Bobby, when I saw that video, I was like, yo, bro, maybe you're not that good. I said, bro, maybe you're an average skater. Because the last thing I want to do is stand on the other side of a skate battle against King Bobby. I'm like, oh, bro. When I be in the mirror talking trash about all the skaters who I would wax, hey, bro, you might have to box King Bobby. You might have to just, hey, man, run them hands, dog, because this skate stuff might not work out the way I'm trying to get it to work out. King Bobby can't beat me in no fist fight, though. Hopefully. Imagine. You lose a skate battle, then get beat up. Then I tried to box him, and he went Mike Tyson on me. Man, I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to start working on my jab, bro. Gotta work on changing levels or something. I don't feel like quad skating had gone through the same stigma, struggle, and pain as rollerblading. I always had a bit of silent hatred for them because of it. To me, seeing a person trying quad skates only made me think of how they could have been a rollerblader instead. It was only a little later that I realized the average person doesn't see that much of a difference, and there is a lot more that unites us than separates us, including a decent amount of crossover I didn't previously acknowledge. It's a shame that rollerbladers like Montre, who decided to strap into quad skates and show support, were slapped down instead. His participation could only elevate the sport, and quad skaters have become some of the biggest allies in the skate park. I can relate. I was talking to this woman one time, and I told her, the funny thing is I actually got instantly offended. I hate talking to women about roller skating because I can always tell that they do not take it as seriously and they do not understand how serious I am. They never understand. But instead of, I am not going to say hate, that's a strong word. I tell people that I don't roller skate. I'll say something about doing something roller skating, and then I'll be like, yeah, bro, I've only been skating for a couple years. It's not that deep. Because if I say that I've been a roller skater, I'm going to get faint praise. I'm going to get an offensive level of faint praise. I'm on the phone, and we having this conversation. I'm trying to get off the phone. I'm trying to get off the phone and pull a Casper. That's where I am. I'm like, I'm about to Casper. And then she asked me about roller skating. Oh, I see you wrote a book. You got a chapter in a book about roller skating. So are you like an amateur or a semi-pro? That was red flag number one. I said semi-pro or amateur. Semi-pro. I'm done flipping Beezy. I'm one of the best skaters in the world. I ain't say like that. I just kind of got silent for a second, and I really was like, because I was on my way to Anacostia. Oh, I guess I ain't got the picture now. And I'm sitting here walking past the Anacostia River, and I stopped for 20 minutes to have this conversation for somebody to look me in the eye and ask me if I was an amateur or a semi-pro roller skater. Don't insult my passion. Don't insult my life. Do not insult me. Do not insult me by trying to, because what I really hate, and I'm going to say I hate this. I hate when people think they're giving me a compliment and they say something like halfway like bogus. And then the nail in the coffin came. Roller skate like that movie. So you don't know any roller skating movies. Why did you start this conversation with me? All right, bro, the movie don't even matter. Oh, yeah, is roller skating like, that's like when all the wheels are in a line, right? You don't know anything about roller skating. Do you think I'd be flattered by this faint praise? That's why I'd be like, nah, bro, I don't even roller skate like that. Nah, bro. Nah, I don't even know that. This woman's comment touched me. I'm not a park skater. I'm a 66-year-old woman who started skating the summer of 2022. I just skate, but I remember Indy Jammer Jones when I first started skating. Her reviews helped me choose skates. Then I found out about her drama. I'm not in Cali or young enough to park skate, so I just skate. Loved your analysis. P.S. I've thought that Moxies were overrated for a long time. It wasn't the last one line. It was where she said, I just skate. I love people who just skate. It's not some revenge mission. They ain't got nothing to prove. They ain't got no battles. Zelda came in, said the cut goes crazy. I said, yay. I was so glad that somebody appreciated it. Thanks for the encouragement. The Boss Fam checked in. Shouts out to the Boss Fam. Homie said that, Zelda came in, and I wanted to address this differently. It's really sad how much of this information is taken out of context or simply not true. I think this is estrogen. I think this is estrogen right here. This is one of estrogen's burners. A lot of these people are just very passionate about roller skating and doing their best. Estro is not and has never been racist. Moxie is not Phantom or Lazo. And Impala is still ripping off artists. Why you add all this extra stuff? They ripped me off twice. Ha ha. I believe you. That's why I never called anyone the R word during the research. How did Impala rip you off? I'm talking about them next. I really wanted to know. No response. This one was funny. Don Ram 781 did not have to say this. Excuse me, I need to pull this one. I feel like I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be like, did I have to talk about them on Roller Jam like that? I'm gonna stand by it. I don't want to take anybody's win away, but I do think that we could have built a couple of competitive teams. I think that the four people that duked it out in the finals, they were all great teams. But the qualifying round, if they had put a couple more serious teams in the qualifying round, it would have been more of a question who was going to the finals. It would have been a much bigger question. They could have did like a 2-team elimination. But like a lot of those squads ain't good for week to week. A lot of them squads was not good for week to week. You can see it on them. They're not good for week to week. If you like. Something worth mentioning is that skaters graduate from Moxies. After somebody skates for a while and meets experienced skaters, they learn that their Moxies are mediocre quality, plastic heel and sold on a plastic plate, holding back progress. Then, if and when they found out about skate culture, go to some national skate parties and notice we don't F with Moxies or Impalas. They thought they were doing something. Sexy walking in the rink, all Moxie geared up. Look around and nobody's impressed. Embarrassing. That's real though. Cause putting on a pair of Moxies and going to the rink with your pads on is not the same as putting on a pair of Moxies and dancing at your house. This right here is the comment that I did not read. If you were here at the beginning of the live, I did not read this comment. I did not read this comment. I said, thanks for sharing. At first, I made a comment about how I was going to read it on stream. And I said, one, that's petty. Two, you're looking for a response. And that's when my ex-girlfriend's voice played in my head. Because I remember falling down into this trap and going back and forth with people. And then for a long time, I imagined my skate career if I hadn't spent that time going back and forth with people. Where would I be if I took the time to fly over all of the haters? Drop a comment, sprinkle here, drop a comment, sprinkle there. But understand that there is going to be criticism. There's going to be pushback. There's going to be critics. There's going to be detractors. But they're pretty much just dudes in a Discord group talking trash to each other. You can fly over all that. By coming out and doing this on social media and being the person that you are going to attract more eyes. And let's keep it real, bro. You're a little antagonistic. If I was being political and I was really saying stuff that wasn't going to be like to get people's emotions involved, there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't have said. So they gonna come with it. You go come with it, they go come with it. Like today, like I'm in some video game discords. And like I'm like building a name for myself in the Melee community via like tournaments and stuff. I actually got a tournament in like an hour. And like dudes be messaging me, they be saying stuff. That's funny. How'd you get clowned for wearing good skates? And like, I mean, I be going back and forth. Sometimes I troll people. Sometimes I troll during the game. But then I always realize, like, I go back to the skate thing. Like, even if they better than you at this game, the fact that you're doing this on stream and you got all the social media followers and it's your community, man. You don't got to do these dudes like that. They take this seriously. Oh my God. They said come back with a jam plug or don't return. That's why rhythm skating isn't popular, because we're mean. I skated for 20 years without friends. I had no friends. I had no roller skate friends before the pandemic. And to this day, I barely have friends. I'm also a little antisocial. I'll never forget One time this woman tried to talk to me, I jumped. I was like, oh. I was scared. I was like, whoa. I came here to skate, ma'am. If you fall in a whole bunch of Anacostia, I'll give you a tip to keep you on your feet. And I'm skating away. That's it. That's all. You can't please them all. Yep, people just troll. But people trolling and my reaction are two different things. I don't gotta like jump in and out on that and go back and forth with them. And so when I saw this comment and with a lot of these comments, I decided to just thank everybody. But Abominatrix came through. Keep it up. I was on the Moxie team and skated my pair until the toes popped out. As a skate team member, I had to beg for skates and was often forgotten completely. Moxie is suffering because they cannot keep the lid on the public business dealings you've publicly highlighted in this video. But all of the BTS and financial and social and racial abuse will eventually come to light. Good work. So this dude right here, I thought this was Estro. Again, let's dive into it. I didn't want to make a whole live about it. I didn't want to do this at the top of the live. I didn't want to make this a big moment, but I knew it would be funny if I read this out loud and reacted to it. I knew it was going to be funny. I knew it was going to be funny. I knew it was going to be funny. Hate to break it to you, boy. He calls me a boy like 5 times during this. And the funny part about calling an African American man a boy is that's actually racially coded. You can't call me a boy. Hey, what's up, man? Did you see the comments? Not the comment section, not the comments. Are you Estro? Are you actually Estro? Are you Estro coming in to debunk the validity of the video? Answer that first. I'm sorry, man. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. I got a section with the articles from the video. And I can also post the financial report. I'm going to edit the video and I'm going to add the financial report in as well. And in order to get people's sentiments, I scoured Reddit. I appreciate you. I didn't have to do that, man. So these are a lot of the Reddits I looked at. This is where I got the numbers on Moxie. I looked at it. I got research from a private equity firm. And I just added that in there as well. I don't want to add the links to the Reddit post. I could add the links to the Reddit post. It'll just take me a little bit of time to do it. I'll put that on my list of things to do later. But back to the album. So that was red flag number 1. And I think it was very purposeful to call me a boy throughout. But it's also, bro, it's giving Indie Jamma Jones. It's giving Indie Jamma Jones. But Moxie is suffering just as all skate brands past pandemic. During the pandemic, a lot of people shopped like crazy. Sales went up. Businesses expanded. If they were full, this will always be like that. Moxie still have number 1 appeal. As to women, their product is 99% targeting women. This is why I think it was estrogen. Moxie still have number 1 appeal. This is why I didn't respond. Why you so hard up talking about what women want, bro? You sound like a male feminist. Weird. Nobody believes you, bro. Drop the act. You're weird. A self-proclaimed male feminist. I'm not saying that men cannot believe in feminist ideals, but when you jump on the internet and get to virtue signaling by saying you're a male feminist, that puts you in another category. And now he about to say some more things about what women like and want, which is, guess what most women don't like doing? Sweating in sports. Hey, bro, stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. You're about to go down a rabbit hole you don't want to be in. After most got their pair of skates and put them on the shelves, that was it. He just said y'all not skating. Us guys. Bro, don't bring me into this. Do not rope me into this. Do not rope me into this. In sport, love to make more women do sports, but it's extremely hard. Us guys in sport love to make women do sports, but it's extremely hard. Do not rope me into this. Do not rope me into this. Don't make this about us now. Like we're talking and we're together and you said something and I agreed and now no, bro. This is you. Women do not wear down their Moxies. Women do not wear down their Moxies? Something that I never said, and I didn't even fix my mouth to say it. It is a trap. It is definitely a trap. One thing that I never said that they didn't put in work on this fast forward tape. I never said that they did not put in work. I never said that these tricks weren't extreme. I never said that this wasn't hard. I never said that this wasn't dangerous. I never said that they didn't practice. Okay, low spin Estro. Okay, low spin Estro. I said that they didn't belong in a dance competition. You can't take that away from them. You cannot take that away from them. They really go out and they really did this work. Like some of these tricks, I talked about the toe drag. I said it wasn't pro aggressive inline X Games. They do not need a new pair either. There are now cheaper skates, and since no one will ride them for more than 3 sessions, it doesn't matter what people will buy. Moxie did amazing in the roller skate world. Your idea that they are dead because they deleted a comment on the internet is very far from reality. Did he get on here to defend Indy Jemba Jones? Bro, did you get on here to defend Indy Jemba Jones? It's like I haven't been awake all day. It's like I've been kind of going through doing things. You know, I handled my chores. I worked those stuff. I'm waking up for the first time today because this is wild. He don't know what he's talking about. Wait. The demand for their skates did not increase. It decreased and they tried to grow bigger. That was their mistake. I am sure they will not die, for their fall, as you say, is just a result of the hard reality. The skating in a skate park, or street skating that made them cool is just not something most women would like to do. Most people. I have like 5 pairs of skates, including these inlines. I do it. I meet, MEAT, a bunch of guys that do it, and I only met 2 girls that ever do it. Please don't cancel me. I'm not going to read it. Like, no, you did it because you don't like sports. Did you hear him? You don't skate. It's all the guys pushing you. Yo, bro. Sorry, but a brand feature has nothing to do with human rights, but with sales. While it is true that some people may dislike them politically, a skate is a skate. It has many colors and it's an object. It does not have political opinion because it's a living thing. People still buy Nike for all they did right. I will buy whatever skate I want because I am a skater. Nike also makes African Americans millionaires. And Nike, what did Nike do? I can look for, and I can't even remember what they did. I'm like, they made, Nelly made Air Force One though. What are you talking about? But boy, yes, I both power slide skates because they offered me more money for less money than Moxie. And they also made shoes for men. And Moxie only got the girls covered. The girls. I love how this dude talk like he sat boys and girls all the way through high school. Y'all remember in elementary school when the boys sat at one table and the girls sat at another table? This dude typed like he sat like that through college. He still don't know what, bro. Because if you spend enough time with women, you will find phrases that you will just kind of avoid. And I would never say I meet a bunch of guys that do it and I only met 2 girls ever. You don't know women, bro? Do you not hang out with women for real? Is that the real issue? Do you just not know any women? Boy, don't bother. All skate bands are taking a hit after the pandemic decline in sales. All of us skaters know about it and why it is happening. Smile. It's fine. Life goes on. You know what, man? I think we could be friends. I think me and Joyce Jordan could be friends. I think he's my kind of guy. I feel like he plays video games. What's your favorite video game? You draw on scuff stuff. That is a skill. And then, too, talking about wide feet, it's hard to wear some of these skates with wide feet. Like Impalas, I feel like you probably might have had problems with wearing Impalas. Not gonna lie. Man, what's your favorite video game? Not gonna lie, you kind of type like it's a 2001 Xbox Live lobby. I get the sense that I get the sense we will have our differences, but we can talk it out. I mean, what's your favorite video game? Hey man, what's your favorite video game? I have like 10 white guy friends like this. All we do is argue. I swear we flip and argue. All we do is argue. We just argue. All we do is argue. I see like 3rd grade boys that do stuff like this, 4th grade boys. That's the biggest thing. I'm about to talk about Isn't Roxy My Dale right there in a second. But yeah, like 3rd, 4th grade boys will have boys and they'll just argue and fight with this boy all day. But they refuse to stop hanging out. I feel like this is what happened with Moxie. I felt like they signed to Kanye West and good music. Oh, Whisker has a thirst plate. But yeah, Moxie basically is Rydell. They got a distribution deal. Rydell Skates manufactures Moxie roller skates. A partnership between the two companies began in 2008. And you know something else? Her name isn't Michelle Stein. It's Michelle Styline. Styling. I think Estro might punch me in the face if she ever sees me. I think she might just take a swing. Said her name wrong, video after video, dissed every single performance ever. I mean, I'd take a swing. I think I wouldn't be mad if she took a swing. I wouldn't be mad if she took a swing. You know what? I respect it. I would respect. You know what, bro? That was real. I didn't have to come for that roller jam performance like that. And talking about Moxie not being all bad as a brand, I saw a comment I was going to respond to before I noticed that Shove was actually in my comments. When I saw Shove in my comments, that's when I knew that everybody who was involved with Moxie has seen this video. I don't have to say that. And this will be the last thing I say about this before I do a quick overview of some things coming up. And then I got to start getting ready for this tournament. These dudes are going to fleece me if I don't warm up. They are going to fleece me. I'm getting fleeced regardless. I went 0-8 on Friday. 0-8. 2 tournaments. Went 0-8. So after she made this comment, she said, look at the bright side. At least Moxie made a lot of people to get to know you and Rebel. Myself, for example. I've been touched by your work and passion about skating against fat phobia. Love them. Love from Brazil. And I read that comment. I'm like, Moxie made a lot of people to get to know me. Yeah, the community tunes in. And I was like, did Moxie allow people to get to know me? And then I had to be super duper honest. If roller skating had not resurged on TikTok, I wouldn't be here talking to y'all right now. Nobody liked my skate videos. I was making skate videos and I was inside of a mindset that was very unpopular to the general public. It was anti-audience. Yeah, respect is always given. Even the style of videos that I made and the way that I was making and creating videos, I downloaded their whole style. I downloaded their whole style. I downloaded it. If they hadn't gotten popular, I would still have 50 subscribers on YouTube right now. I had like 50. 5 years ago, I had 50 subscribers on YouTube. Hey, I can agree with that. I would love more respect. I would love more popularity. I would love more videos. And I'm also in the place where I'm going to keep on working. And I'm going to make sure I'm bringing that value. I've noticed. This is how I was making YouTube videos. Dancing on the street in China. This is where stuff started to turn over. My first tutorials was nice. That black wife beater, I got to get another black wife beater. I got to get some more black wife beaters. Well, my learn to skate backwards video. Everybody was like, bro, you're doing that on a roof. Like I took this picture while I was still in China. Not the living room. Those were the days. The warm-up video on the bridge. The cupcakes, I really just got the cupcake reference. Somebody asked me why I got those cupcakes on the wall. This is right around the EDP stuff. Roller skating at that market. But yeah, so that was it. That was the stuff about it. My next thing, I'm gonna get this money up. Yeah, I came a long way. Now look at me. I got a picture of me in a suit. I real life coach kids at basketball. I'm real life a basketball coach. I have multiple professional certifications. The intro and the guy who wouldn't leave. Oh my God, I forgot about that guy. I don't even do the intro anymore. The videos just start. My videos just start. They just start. No intro, no drop. It's just, what's up, guys? I don't even say subscribe. I hate guys that do that. I skip it. Now I need to address something. Oh, you know what? I am going to address it. I want to say this, and I have to be real. In my last poll, I asked people, what did they want me to cover? Golden Horse Exposed, stealing money from skate influencers. The rise and fall of Moonlight roller skates. The rise, fall, and rise again of Impala skates. And why is Derby only white women? I put Golden Horse Exposed, and I thought on my last poll, the Golden Horse question didn't do as well. I really was trying to see if the rise and fall of Impala skates or why is Derby only white women would work. Oh yeah, I'm preaching to the choir officially. When this poll came up and the Golden Horse question won, and then I came down into my comments, and the Boss Fam said, no one voted for Impala. We want the scoop on Golden Horse. I started getting scared. I have to be real. I need to do some interviews for the Golden Horse question. I have to do so many interviews. I need to get the Roller Rouge interview for Golden Horse. I got to get the Golden Rouge interview for Golden Horse.
Fuck GH cause I won first place, but they never gave the prize. Fuck the water in the lake. Fuck GH cause I won first place, but they never gave the prize, so they owe a nigga skates and they made my girl cry, so they got me all.
Yeah, for any of these videos, they are a must.
Fuck the water in the lake. Fuck GH cause I won first place, but they never gave the prize, so they owe a nigga skates and they made my girl cry, so they got me all enraged. Fuck figure eight. Fuck that boat. Fuck the water in the lake. Fuck GH cause I won first place, but they never gave the prize, so they owe a nigga skates and they made my girl cry, so they got me all enraged.
I've talked to multiple skaters who have been hustled by GH. So that one's going to take some time to cook. The second thing about GH is Golden Horse skates is squeaky clean. They keep it about the skates. They keep everything about the skates. So I'm going to reach out to Rouge this week. I think I got my offer down. Golden Horse is not new. They make like artistic style skates. I'm just going to reach out to Golden Horse. I got a couple people who I know have been personally affected by it. Oh, Golden Horse and GH are different brands. Why is there two sites? The plot is thickening. The plot is thickening. Around the GH skates giveaways. These look like a recreational skate, but I'm not familiar with GH, also known as Golden Horse. They've been around a long time, and their roller skating and inline options have been popular. So I'm hearing a couple of different stories about it. Their support rating is 68. These are a 78. Given the price and how their ratings system seems to be, I will wager the loop model is somewhere around a Jackson Artiste. Thoughts on Golden Horse? Here it is. Been thinking about getting a pair soon. I think the company's had a hard time reaching out to more customers. Nope. That's not the comment I'm looking for. I get the feeling their web presence is so awkward because despite the fact of established in 1968 imprint, they're relatively new to the roller skating market and they're based in Taiwan. I think that there's a company in Taiwan that saw Golden Horse skates and they saw the manufacturing inside of China. And then they came out and they started calling their skates Golden Horse. But then the actual Golden Horse roller skates told them that you can't do that in the United States. because that's different. GH is different from, I wanted to say that. There's GH skates and then there's Golden Horse skates, the best rental skates available. These are the type of skates that they have down at Anacostia. Let's check out the About Us. Proudly serving roller skating rinks. Top quality. ABEC 5. Yep. I did not want to talk about her experience. It's RC chick. Let's see what she said. She might have shared her story because she makes a lot of videos. Yep. The East Coast Brownies. Founded in 1969 in Taiwan. In 1921, took several decades of professional skate manufacturing experience. Ooh, so this is the official Golden Skates. Was it cold outside when you was mowing it? Yeah, that's what I mean. She's in GH skates. So the plot's going to be thickening on that one. What else I said I was going to do? So for a second, I actually got scared. I got scared that I was going to be capped. What else you got? What else you got playing? How much farther you going to skate? Hey, Jenna. And I said, oh, bro, you just came off the Moxie video. You just came off the Moxie video. Ha. You was riding high. Ha. Now you come back in with the Kiss app. Ha. You talk like that. But yeah. So anyway, on my next stream, I'm going to keep it real. I always keep it real. I kind of need to organize my notes. I'm going to start an outdoor inline skating routine. Like, I can take it, I can measure it, and I can make that some of my first inline skating videos. On my next stream, I'm going to focus on organizing my notes for the rise and fall of Impala and the background research on Moonlight Roller as well as Golden Horse. I need to get those interviews. I need to get those interviews because if I don't get those interviews, the whole story's it's not going to be good enough. I got to get those stories for the interview. I got to get the interviews for the story. Point blank period. But I can't wait. Okay, I remember you told me about the Family Dollar trips. My trip right now is I skate to the skate location, but it's been getting colder and colder. So that's the 2-mile route. What I have been doing is I look at the weather report and I see which days are going to be in the 60s. I could go skating tomorrow. I can have a skate session tomorrow. I can have a skate session on Tuesday. Oh, man, it's going to be raining. It's going to be wet. What do you mean, rockered? I'm making that face because I'm looking at the weather. It is going to be nip. I need to get another jacket by the next week or I'm going to be messed up. Right now, I'm rocking with 2 hoodies. 2 hoodies and I'm dancing. I took the bus. Man, I took the bus because I had to do this. I had to go take a drug test for this job. I didn't even want the job. It was so bad, bro. I just said that I was going to do it, and I had to take the test. And I was going to get disqualified from working in the system for the next 3 months if I ain't go take that test. So I'm like, bro, you got to go take that test. And I said, yo, bro. Rocker setup versus regular setups. Nah, bro. I have 2 hoodies. I have 1 hoodie, a thermal set, and a ski mask. And for this trip, I had to stand outside. I think I was outside for like 30 minutes standing. My bigger jacket. Oh, it's used for slalom skating. My jacket, one of the sleeves is ripped off. So I was going to sew it back up. But real life, I might just go to the thrift store in a couple of days. Real life might just go to the thrift store over the break. Two big wheels in the middle and 2 smaller wheels on the outside. So I can do that. I just looked it up. Yeah, one of the things I was wondering is how do people get the maneuverability for the slalom? Because I bought some standard skate setups and I'm just not that maneuverable on them. I think winter's really about to start to kick for December to February out here. Cause it's looking cold to cold with the earmuffs. Yeah, ski. I'll be wearing my do-rag. So get myself a little winter package going. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been sweet being at the house this weekend. Get a couple skate days. Got my last couple warm skate days in. I had a skate session yesterday. Yeah, I got a needle and thread. And honestly, with sewing up like my jacket, I think sewing up a sleeve on my jacket, it might be a little fragile. I could like sew the different layers on, but I've never sewed anything before. I'm not like a sewist. So might just get another jacket. Make sure that the warmth is in. And then I do a lot of moving. Like I run to the metro a lot of days and then I dance while I'm waiting for the bus. So I be like kind of sweating anyway. But even with all that, it get to a point with this DC winter where like I need to find my other Nike glove. I'm gonna clean up my house. I mean, like, you know, do a deep clean and see if I can find my other Nike glove because I should have another Nike glove. Oh, yep. Yeah, them gloves really be the difference. That's how you really keep it in because your hands get cold, it's over. I remember when I was biking. Mm. Get transportation, get the breaks between the shifts. Or buy the shops. Wow, that's dedication. You gotta love it. I mean, I guess that's the same as dancing at bus stops. Oh man, I gotta get my America's Got Talent tape together. Well, anyway, Boss Tweezy, it's been good hanging out today. We got a research session coming up on Tuesday. I want to record my next skate video or be in the mindset or process of recording the next skate video. This week, like Wednesday. Oh man, and it be freezing. The wind coming off the water. I remember riding past Santa Costia. It was always so cold. Riding past the river, it was so cold. The wind get in you. Looking at what I have planned and what I have written, it's a complete coin toss between the rise and fall of Impala skates and everything I have. Actually, the rise and fall of Impala skates is the closest thing to being done. What happened with the bus? So I'm leaning towards getting the rise and fall of Impala out, but also like send them messages out. See when I can get that stuff playing. It'll probably be a couple of those. And then start thinking about what else am I going to be making roller skating videos about as the winter's coming, and what other long form videos I can make. I got my downtown tutorial coming out this week. But after that, I mean, 1 week on the downtown tutorial, that's going to get me to the week afterwards. And I want to drill down on one video. Oh, yeah, I didn't know I told everybody about that. Yeah, I almost got hit that time. I forgot. I didn't know if you remembered that, if I told everybody about that. Yeah, I almost got hit by a bus. My bullets are cheap, and I'm glad I didn't buy Impalas. Yeah, I almost got hit by a bus. After I almost got hit by that bus, I stopped dancing in the middle of the street after I almost got hit by that bus. I haven't danced at Chinatown since I almost got hit by the bus. The buses are rowdy. They are very rowdy. And the drivers are on edge. Imagine if 97, actually it's the number 70%. Imagine if 70% of the people that rode your bus didn't pay. How would you feel at work every day? You go home every night. I'm driving a shuttle. I drive a shuttle. All I do is click this button, beep, every single time somebody doesn't pay. And then I was looking at the numbers. I was barely even getting subscribers and numbers like that. So my life about to end. I got to battle with security guards, and I got to battle with the people at Planet Fitness. And you ain't even getting popular on YouTube. So that's when I started skating down at the tennis courts. I just go down to the tennis court. Well, anyway, Boss Tweezy, it's been amazing talking with you today. It's been amazing working with you today, and I got to get up on out of here. Until Tuesday. Yeah, why are you looking at me like that? Give me them faces. See ya.